A reminder that tonight's Coronation Street is half an hour earlier than usual. It's at 7 o'clock, right after the news.
From ITN, the ITV Evening News with Trevor McDonald.
It's 6:30 on Wednesday evening. Tonight's headlines. Royal picture row, an apology to Sophie tonight. A moment in history, the Queen opens the Welsh Assembly. Britain puts an extra 12,000 troops on standby for Assembly, its first parliament in 600 years. She said it was a notable moment in our nation's long history and described the Assembly as a bridge into the future. Our Wales correspondent Tim Rogers has been following the day's events.
Together in Wales for the first time in 30 years, the Queen, Prince Philip and Prince Charles came to give the royal seal of approval to the new Welsh Assembly. Although they were driven in an open coach, normally seen at Ascot, there was little of the formal pageant of full state occasions, while there was still plenty of colour and spectacle. Thousands of people lined to cheer on a day that will be a landmark in Welsh history, and one that formally established the first National Assembly in Wales for 600 years. Although the royal party have been driven through the streets of Cardiff in an open carriage, this has been a day which has not been about ceremonial. It has in fact been a day of celebration. The last time the Queen, Prince Philip and Prince Charles attended a state occasion in Wales, it was for Prince Charles's investiture at Caernarfon Castle. This time they were met at the steps of the new Assembly by the presiding officer or Speaker, Lord David Ellis-Thomas, who inside the Assembly chamber presided over the formal proceedings.
This opening today marks a new and significant direction in the way Wales is governed. It is a moment of renewal, true to the spirit of Wales.
And Prince Charles, the Prince of Wales, also formally addressed the Assembly in Welsh.
Mae'r gwreiddiau yn ddyfn, yn tynnu ei rhyddin o fyd hanes a threddodiad.
But this is an Assembly endorsed by the people of Wales by the smallest of turnouts and the narrowest of margins at the last election, a point acknowledged by the First Secretary, Alan Michael.
The low turnout in the Assembly elections shows that many people are still at best agnostic about the value of the Assembly. We must convince people, by the way we conduct ourselves and by the decisions we take, of the value of the Assembly and our capacity to improve their lives.
After the speeches, the Queen signed a specially printed edition of the Government of Wales Act, which brought about devolution and the establishment of the Assembly, followed later by a specially composed anthem sung by Welsh singer Charlotte Church. And it was on to meet hundreds of young people and school children where the royal party went next, to Cardiff Castle. Tonight there will be celebrations and the party will go on with a special concert in Cardiff Bay.